You were slutty.
Oh, snap.
You instigate, I retaliate. I'm trying to tell you that she is the cause of the rumor.
Now you're gonna go down, Jennifer.
The Real Housewives of New Jersey got back together once more for another drama-filled reunion. And this time, the season 11 cast came in hotter than ever with tensions at an all-time high. It's safe to say the reality TV fans were not disappointed when these ladies got back together. From cheating accusations to victim blaming, let's take a look at the most shocking moments of the season 11 reunion. Jennifer victim blaming. Jennifer has been a fan favorite ever since she made her start in the Housewives franchise on season 9. Viewers were immediately drawn to her as she brought something different to the show, showing you her cultural lifestyle with her Turkish family. Fans grew to love her and her husband Bill as they claim she's been very real with her family and the issues that she goes through every day. She came in extra hot this reunion by immediately saying Margaret was the target of the group. As many people know, Marge has been very open this season about her experiences in her life and more specifically, how she was taken advantage of in her 20s. Jennifer made a point to dismiss Margaret's experiences and say that it didn't seem like she was in fact taken advantage of by the way she told the story. She even went on to call her slutty in a tweet after this, which fans were not happy about. A lot of people stated that this was Jen victim blaming Margaret, and a lot of viewers had gone through similar abuses of power, so it was a super sensitive topic. Jennifer defended herself and said that Margaret had also called her multiple degrading names in the past, such as a mail order bride and a concubine, and she was simply retaliating because of it. The feud between these two was not in any way resolved by the end of the reunion, and we will likely be seeing more in future seasons.
And it is a Me Too moment. When someone's in a position, and when someone's in a position of power over a young girl.
In that situation, yes, it was a position of power.
And by the way, and because
every other Tom, Dick, and Harry that you slept with is a man in a position of power.
Melissa's comments about Jennifer. Melissa has been a part of the Housewives cast since season 3, making her one of the longest-standing housewives next to her sister-in-law Teresa. When she initially got on the show, her involvement was pretty focused around the drama between her family with her husband and her in-laws, but throughout the years, Melissa has shifted around multiple storylines. From wanting to be a pop star to now owning a fashion boutique, she's done quite a bit. Melissa and Jen were not on good terms when the season started, and Jen called her out last reunion for supposedly faking her storylines. They seemed to be cordial with each other throughout the season, but this reunion, everything changed. Melissa called out Jennifer for using her mother as a storyline and throwing her under the bus in the process. Jen immediately clapped back, saying that everything that Melissa does on the show is a lie, and unlike her, she was just being real with what happened. She even went on to say that the only reason Melissa's on the show is because of her sister-in-law Teresa and her more entertaining husband. Now, viewers were on both sides of this argument, saying that yes, Jen did put a lot out there about her mother, but so did Melissa with her own parents and cheating in the past. They also called out Jen for not believing that her mom was abused by her father, even though it's clear that she has some deep trauma about the issue. Jen and her mother stopped speaking because of the show, but since then she's spoken out to say that they're now on better terms and that they're continuing to work on things.
You really do throw that woman under the bus.
Throw the woman under the bus?
I would never speak to my mother the way that you speak to your mother.
Why? How do I speak to my mother?
She throws her under the bus all day long about how she, on national TV.
It's called showing my real life.
Teresa speaking about sexual harassment. Teresa Giudice is the only original housewife still on the show today. Since season 1, she's always been known for being that hot-tempered Italian girl that flipped the table. But throughout the show, she's taken a step back from the craziness. In season 6, her and her husband Joe were sentenced to jail on fraud charges, and Teresa had to serve 15 months in prison. When she was released, fans saw a major change in who she was. From becoming a fitness nut to getting a divorce, she's really grown from her first appearance on the show. This reunion, Teresa made some comments about sexual harassment that didn't sit well with fans. Andy Cohen asked Jackie if she was ever sexually harassed at a job, and she said that she was. She stated that she had bosses who would massage her shoulders, making her uncomfortable. Teresa immediately put her opinion in that Jackie was the one that let them do it, and if it was her in the situation, she would have never let them. This came off as very victim-shaming to a lot of people who have been in the similar situations with a boss too scared to say anything about it. Teresa's fans defended her after this by saying that she just doesn't understand some topics fully, and her old school mentality makes it difficult for her to. They also said that she doesn't mean any harm by her comments and they're just simply ignorant.
I had bosses who would massage my shoulders while they talked to me.
You let them?
Yeah, because I didn't want to get fired.
Oh my God.
Teresa, have you experienced sexual harassment?
No.
No?
No, nobody would put their hands on me. Unless I would want them to.
Margaret starting the cheating rumor. Margaret started her Housewives journey in season 8 when she was brought on the show. Since then, she's been best known for her sarcastic comments and the pigtails she wears. This season, she shared a couple of past experiences in her life, along with a book she's been writing and now has released. Margaret has never been shy on being centered in the drama of the group, and this reunion, Jennifer said something that shocked viewers. She said that her and Teresa had known that it was Margaret who caused the cheating rumor about Jackie and her husband Evan. This rumor was what started the season when Teresa went around Evan's birthday party telling all her friends she'd heard it. And even though Teresa claims that she only told everyone because she thought Jackie should know, she never actually told Jackie herself about it. In the reunion, Jen states that Teresa told her that she heard the rumor out of Tenafly, and Margaret was a part of that circle, so it came back to her. Now, Jen did say that it was only a theory, but many fans were quick to jump at Margaret for how defensive and guilty she looked when they were discussing it. To this day, there hasn't been any proof on if she did or did not contribute to the rumor, so we don't really know, but fans have their theories.
Joe, no, I didn't. And listen, Joe Benigno heard that rumor.
Didn't you?
I want to ask, Joe B., did you hear about it too?
No. I didn't even hear it at your birthday party because I was a little completely under the weather.
Remember.
Joe Giudice on Melissa and Joey. Teresa's ex-husband Joe Giudice was featured on the series in seasons 1 to 7, when he was then sent to prison and later deported because of mortgage fraud. He also had a rocky relationship with Teresa's brother Joey from the start of the show. Joey always accused Joe of turning his own father against him and creating a bridge between Teresa and him. When Joe and Teresa divorced in 2019, Joe started talking about the Gorgas and their past. As Andy brought up in this reunion, Joe said in an article that Melissa and Joey were the reason Teresa's parents lost everything, including their home. He said they never helped financially after this or even visited Teresa's mom in the hospital when she was sick. This is supposedly why Teresa and Joe had to support them. These accusations angered Melissa and Joey, especially when Teresa claimed that some of the statements were in fact true. There's no proof up until now if any of it was truthful, but Joe Giudice did say that he had a lot more to spill about this couple and to stay tuned. So I guess we'll see.
I'll smack your head up against the wall, so shut up.
It's my sister. We are blood. I'm here to protect her.
He was saying my sister deserves the best. That's what he said.
Well, he should do that.
But Joe put this article out about me, and Teresa didn't do anything about it. She should have ripped Joe's heart out.
Accusations about Teresa's boyfriend. There was a lot of speculation this season about Teresa and if she did have a new romance in her life. As the episodes went on, it became more and more obvious that this was the case, and Teresa herself finally came clean about it. She announced her mystery man to be Louis Roulis, and even brought him on the show for an episode. Viewers watched as Teresa gushed like a teenage girl over this new relationship. But then some questionable things were brought up in the press that raised eyebrows. Apparently, Louis had some exes that came out and claimed he was extremely abusive in their relationships. They said he was a narcissist that constantly demanded sex, and if he was denied that, would punish them for it. He's also supposedly been charged for assault over a road rage incident in the past. Andy brought these things up to Teresa at the reunion, but she said that there was no truth to any of it and she believed him 100%. Worried fans have come out accusing Louis of love bombing Teresa and using her just to get on the show. Hopefully this isn't the case, but Teresa may not have the perfect relationship that she thinks she does. Fans are eagerly waiting for next season to see.
Oh my God, Louis! Oh my God! Nice.
Hi.
What do you guys think of these moments? And how do you think the Housewives acted this season? Do you think they're going to be returning for the new cast? Is it time for someone new? Let us know in the comments, and thanks for watching.